Hi, welcome to my garage. This is the best place I can find to cure my onions. Our onion harvest was great this year. As you can see, we have a lot of them. David has a trailer. Was this a 6-foot trailer, I think?
6 feet wide and 12 feet long.
The trailer?
Uh-huh.
And then you put a fence panel on it so we could lay all the onions out. So to cure onions, you need to keep them out of the sun and with good airflow and somewhere where they can get crispy. So what I really want to talk to you about are the onions that send up flowers. These are the seeds. Well, what will be seeds once the flowers mature. The seeds will come and fall, and if you don't pull your onions, then you'll get onions next year from seed. But what I wanted to tell you was that I found that a lot of people don't know that these are the onions. See, you want them to get crispy, but they won't get crispy. These are flowers that are fed by the root, which is the onion. So what you want to do is just use these first. So as your onions are curing, so see, they're getting crispy. They're not quite all the way dry up here in the neck, but they're close. Some of them are close. But then this one is a little tiny one that sent up a little tiny little flower. It's trying to get crispy, but this is just going to feed from this onion. So your onion will just shrivel. So we use these first. So what I'm doing today is cleaning out the freezer, and so I have a bunch of old meat that needs to be used. So I'm just making some broth. So I need onions for the broth. So what I've done, follow me this way. I'm cleaning some of these onions up here in the kitchen. Typically in broth, I will use the papers, the onion skin, but because these are pretty much fresh out of the ground, I thought I would clean them up a little bit more than normal. This one, just had 2, but what I'm doing is I'm getting rid of the yucky looking stuff. So this part, because the flower is coming from this end, this is going to be like a typical onion. This side, however, get this off of it, is the part that needs to be used pretty quickly. Peel that off. So we cut the flower off, and it's not like normal. It is really, really hard and thick. Oops. So what I would do if I was going to eat this for, putting it in cooking, I would take this is the stalk that had the flower at the end of it. I would just take that out. But because I'm putting it in broth, I don't necessarily need to take it out. But like this one, take the little fine root hairs off. This one's not as bad as the other one was, and this neck is just thick and not ever going to dry out. Goodness gracious.
You got a tingle.
It's all tangled up. Okay, here, this is that stalk that goes to the flower. And it's just, oh,
They're
burning
really
my-
hard, and they're
Very
hard inside
hard.
that onion as well.
Yeah. So what? There it is. This one, this is the, see, it goes way down. And it looks like you could eat it, but it's just hard as a rock.
So you wouldn't want to use that in your general cooking, but it's fine for using in a broth.
Yep.
Or
Yep.
a bone broth or something like that.
Yep. Yep. So that is my tidbit, but you know, it'll be fine in the broth. Stick this with my other onions.
Do you have any of the other ones in there?
What?
Do you have any of the other ones in there that had the hard center?
Yeah, all of these.
All of them?
Yeah, all of these have the
Yeah, the
hard
core
center.
of that.
Yeah, I just quartered them and put them in this bowl and
You're going to put them in the bone broth just like that?
yep, just pour them
Awesome.
in.
Beautiful. Man, that smells good. What is it?
And lamb.
Oh,
But
beautiful.
what I will do is get a few more onions, some carrots, some celery, and stir it all up, and it'll be delicious in about, tomorrow.
Awesome.
So that is my lesson about onions.